Hi guys, so I'm going to talk to you about electricity because if you're anything like me, you probably have no idea how electricity works. And so this is what I've learned through my research for the basics of electricity, because electricity encompasses many things. Like electricity has been around for many years. So current electricity, that's the electricity we see when we think about building robots and building like computers and phones and all that, the cool electricity for wiring houses. How is electricity made? First, I don't really like using the word electricity because, like I said, it's current electricity, so we're focusing on the flow of electrons, okay? Right now, all we do is just try to control electrons, but how do we get these electrons? To repeat, the electrons leave because we gave them a force that knocks them away from the atom. What do we do now that we have electrons? Well, we have to control their movement. And a way we do this is through a conductor. Conductors are the reason why you can't put a metal fork inside of your light socket, right? It will end up sparking electricity and you could get electrocuted. Those are conductors, copper, metal wires, and then we have insulators so that we don't burn our fingers off. And that is the rubber that is encasing the wire. The electrons have a great movement, which is where they love to go from negative to positive. But in the electrons case, electrons are already negatively charged. So what does negative and positive mean? In the current electricity sense, it means that electrons like to move from their negative space of having a lot of them to the positive space of having no electrons there. So it's like if you have an empty cup and you pour water inside of that empty cup, then it fills up. That's what electrons like to do constantly. They like to go from where there's a lot of electrons to the space where there's no electrons, and that is called a negative terminal to a positive terminal. This is why when you wire a switch, we have two main wires, which is the hot wire and wire. The electrons constantly flow between hot and cold. When electrons are flowing from hot wire and cold wire, so the flow is called a circuit, and then within that circuit there is a current. The current is how there's like over 6 million electrons traveling through that copper wire conductor we have. Like I said, electrons are traveling and it's called a current, and they travel through the circuit so fast that it can start a fire. How do we prevent fires? Well, we get resistance. That is what slows up the flow of electrons so that they don't just burn up everything in sight. This flow of electrons, we have a DC and an AC. So yeah, we hear AC all the time. Turn up the AC. Well, this AC is called alternating current, and the AC in your house is called alternating current. But AC is seen everywhere. DC is called direct current. So what is direct and what is alternate? Well, direct is when the current has a steady flow, and then alternate is when it reverses flow. This is seen in a phone. So if you think of your phone battery, the battery is a direct current, but when you charge it, it is an AC. Okay guys, bye. Remember to check the notes on the screen, and I'm out.